Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Merrill Kelly. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And, hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Tony Gwynn in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Throws to first. Out. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And strike one to Mookie Betts. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Strike 2.
No ball.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That's inside, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one outside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, getting the nod in this one, Big Tyler Glasnow having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hernandez makes the grab, one away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now, looks at that one inside.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Swing and a miss. And one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fastball in for a strike. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two down, bases empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And ball 1. Two outs.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul ball. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Now here is Austin Barnes. Kelly back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kim digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, nobody out. That's out to center field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, left fielder Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a pop-up. Naylor gets under it. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Batting eighth, center fielder
Tommy Edman at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to it.
He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Tyler Glasnow.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Tyler Glasnow.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is
back here in the desert, bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball.
Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Adrian Del Castillo, batting with one down,
0-1.
takes a strike. Now 1-1. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. And that's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
There's a strike. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 2.
That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Gurriel scores. It's 2-1.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Merrill Kelly will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Outside low. Ball one.
One ball.
Runner at
no
second,
strike.
2 down. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right. And Freeman is retired. And up next for Los Angeles, Tony Gwynn. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Smith on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Way outside, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. McCarthy, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground to third. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Glass now, ready and deals. There's the strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Barnes to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Hernandez.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's way high. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Austin Barnes now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Snags it for the second out. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Toss to Naylor, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the fourth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gwynn hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Doubled his first time. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied to right his first time. And there's a ball. And
That's
another
a
ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kelly back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. He was walked intentionally his first time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Holds it in on the warning track. And here's the pitcher for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Bunting for a hit, Lawler. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lawler now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Strike two. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. Two outs. And another ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
In the air, right field. Gwynn on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. And here is Freddie Freeman. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
High fly ball, right field. Smith makes the grab, and there's one away. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 in this one. Gwynn, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 3,000 hits in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second is offline.
Third baseman, Hernandez.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Ball 1 there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from first.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Barnes. 1 for 2. And that's outside. Tying run in scoring position, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's hard hit on the line. Lays out and makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jake McCarthy. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
1-1.
That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the ground, Kim to first. He's 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Naylor. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hernandez has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll do it. One left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in the desert, top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Swung on, belted. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. His second of the year. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Merrill Kelly won't go any further tonight, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Justin Martinez gets the ball now.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Will Smith, and he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson getting loose out there. Mansupply, a left-hander, also throwing. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes Edman around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Smoked on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting, number 21.
Tony Gwynn steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a strike. And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss. Footer in the dirt. Del Castillo down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Got hit with some cheese and got him pretty square. You feel for those catchers because they take a beating behind the plate all game long. The last thing they need is to be hit by pitches while they're batting.
There's a strike.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Two.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Del Castillo headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's saved. Tie ball game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And they take the lead in the 7th. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Randall Grichuk. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. This to third. Tosses across to first. And now 2 gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And that misses. Inside. And that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So runner at second, 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. The other way. Gwynn pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Dodgers 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First pitch misses. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 1-0. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Del Castillo down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that one wrapped foul. A little out front there as he swings through it. They say you win. Throw not in time, and he's safe. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Smith racing over to make the catch. Back here at Chase Field, here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Vesia back to work. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Dustin May into the game.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, that's outside. Ball one. In the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him. One out. Base is empty and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Now fly ball to right center. Edman sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Pavin.
Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. That's in there. 0-1. Look out! And it hit him. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins, so this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
He's 2 outs away. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy
Now it's going to be Tommy Edman. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Throw to second.
Sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the series opener here at home.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. And we'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.